Greetings duelists and welcome to another video. In the past episode or the past video of Unearthed series, we covered Evilswarm and we covered how strong Evilswarm Ophion is and what can you do with it. What I have here is basically still theory. Again, I have not done any duels with this whatsoever yet, but I decided to make a build of Evilswarm, but this is not your typical Evilswarm deck. What I did in this deck list is I incorporated one engine that pretty much helps solidify some weaknesses that Evilswarm has, but at the same time, it makes Evilswarm covers weaknesses the other archetype has. And the archetype I chose was Mathmech. So why Mathmech? What's the purpose of this? What's the end game? The most important part about all of this is that all the Mathmech monsters are level 4. Meaning that you can make, worst case scenario, since all the Evilswarm monsters, at least the Evilswarm ones, that I'm playing are all also level 4, you can pretty much make Primal Lambertian. And Primal Lambertian means that you have basically a whole line with your engine just because of the existence of Mathmech Circular. Anybody who is familiar with Mathmechs probably already knows that if you resolve Circular, you pretty much have follow-up, interruption, all in one card, with very little dedication and without little issue, outside of Xeno locking you into Cyber's monsters from the extra deck. But one cool thing that Evilswarm provides for Mathmech is that if you end up summoning Ophion, for example with this hand, is really cool because that means you can full Mathmech combo without being worried about Nibiru. Another thing is not only do you not lose to Nibiru, but you also do not lose to Lava Golem, Kaijus, stuff like that, just to name a few. I'll play this hand out just so I can show how ridiculous this is. So you summon Heliotrope, second Heliotrope, overlay, make Ophion. You're probably wondering why I'm only one Ophion in the extra deck. I mean, if you go second against Kashtira, Ophion is not gonna do a lot for you because that means they're already playing the game. For example, so just one Ophion is fine. You kind of want multiple Lambertians though. And as another cool thing about Mathmech is that you can play Linguribo without it hurting your engine or your extra deck at all, because it's already a natural Cyber's monster, so you can naturally make it on your deck. But if you end up getting Iblied, then you already have an answer to Ibli without it interfering with your main deck or extra deck. That being said, you have two options here. You have Infestation Pandemic or Infestation Terminus. Those who played Evilswarm in the past, they already know about Pandemic, and if you saw my last video, you already know why Pandemic is really good alongside Ophion. However, this one is more uncommon. So what this one does is you target an Evilswarm monster and 2 cards your opponent controls. You banish the first target, and then if you do, you return the second and third targets to the hand. This is really good because it pretty turns Ophion into an interruption. On your opponent's turn, in the options that they do have a way to play around Ophion. But if you're facing against a deck that already naturally loses to Ophion, then you're probably always gonna grab Pandemic because you're pretty much protecting your floodgate. But since we don't know, we're gonna go with Terminus. You're gonna add the Circular's effect, special summon itself. As a cost, you send another Mathmech monster. We have Mathmech Sigma already in our hand. Otherwise, you would already send Sigma. So let's try to send. Let's just send a subtraction. So you do that. Sigma summons effect. Circular triggers. You pretty much have the option of making of grabbing multiplication or superfactorial. Let's just grab superfactorial. Overlay these two. Prime LM Virgin. Prime effect. Let's grab. Let's just grab something like addition. Declare addition effect special. Let's turn these into like something like Splash Mage. Splash Mage. Special. These two. Let's make Heat Soul. A lot of people are not fans of the Heat Soul line, but the thing about the Heat Soul line is they text lace extratic spots. And again, you're not losing to Lava Golem. Another really cool thing is this plays around evenly matched as well. Because worst case scenario, you just keep Superfactorial. But yeah, like you have two interruptions. You have hand traps, and you're resolving this next turn. So you draw into Rescue Rabbit, which pretty much follow up. But yeah, like that's pretty much like the concept. Let's say if you draw a mediocre hand, this hand's also really good. This is pretty much full combo. Like grab this, Sigma summons, effect. You grab, let's grab Superfactorial, right? Yeah, the Superfactorial. Allenbertian effect. Let's grab Diameter, wherever it is. Like Diameter summon one of these two. We turn this into Wicked. Declare, ban, summon. This list has one Diameter, but let's pretend we have another one. Like let's pretend Diameter is already engraved. You banish Lambertia for it. And then you grab these. You make Heat Soul. Declare a draw. You draw an Evilswarm. Just set and draw again. Like you pretty much have follow up. You have the interruptions from Superfactorial. You have the extra draw of Heat Soul. Like you're just pretty much playing a regular Mathmech deck with just another engine. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you pretty much draw like this. Sort of. Rabbit summon effect. Like summon these two. It's pretty cool because let's say you don't want to summon Ophion, you can summon Alibertian here, and and you grab Circular and you start your entire Mathmech engine. But if you do want to go Ophion, you can go Ophion, detach, grab, um, let's grab Pandemic, and you pretty much have like two interruptions there. If you had another Mathmech extender, like another addition or subtraction, or even circular, then you have your entire Mathmech line alongside all of this. And you have Karikion in hand, which Karikion is pretty much follow up for next turn. Um, but yeah, like I guess one more thing I guess I'll show, and let's grab it. Where is it? Let's grab this to hand. And another cool thing is you have like a plethora of options for Small World. Like let's grab Ash Blossom for example. Ash Blossom you pretty much has to force you into these two, addition subtraction. But let's see what those do. You look at all that, like you're pretty much like if just one Ash Blossom can grab you all of this. Like Mandragora, Heliotrope, Karikion, Rescue Rabbit, Caster, like pretty neat. Um, like, but yeah, like I hope you enjoyed this. If you're interested in the deck profile, I'll probably have it up soon after I do a few test duels with it. But this was just like a concept that I kind of wanted to speak about, like a follow up to the Evilswarm video. And yeah, I put in a lot of thought into this. I don't know how valuable it is, but I figured it was very interesting because, like, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this ends up topping an event just because, in theory, it really sounds good. Like, you have room for non-engine as well. Um, you have like a lot of lines you can do. Like it's not completely inconsistent. Um, like yeah. Um, hope you enjoyed the video and keep practicing and keep doing.